the accusation. Followed, you will start shedding it. Next, you will confront the false gospel and reframe confidence as identity. The false gospel. You were taught. Your parents, teachers, peers, culture rewarded compliance, punished dissent. Praise arrived when you behaved. Attention came when you performed. Approval was the currency. You became bankrupt without it. You absorbed this. I am worthy when I'm pleasing. You practiced putting others first, masking your needs, shrinking to avoid conflict. From puppet to architect, the puppet is the one whose strings are pulled by denial, fear of rejection, need for safety. reactive, desperate, always waiting for permission, always craving validation. The selector is strong, proactive, sovereign. Every yes carved from weakness fractures your boundary. You reserve your yes for what aligns with core, unhindered by guilt. The no is sacred because it reclaims your agency. You deliver it calmly, without apology, without over-justification. No is the lever that tilts your field toward you. Use it. Do not fear losing them. Fear losing yourself. Law 3. Strategic silence. Silence is a signal louder than many words. You do not fill voids with noise. You do not over-explain. The selector trusts in calibrated stillness. When tension emerges, you hold silence. You see what answers surface. When asked for validation, you withdraw tone. From silence flows authority. You do not demand their attention. Silence compels it. Law 4. Redirection, not defense. You do not absorb their projections. You do not cave to their emotional storms. You redirect rather than defend. When criticism is leveled, you listen without swallowing it, then pivot to principle. When they test your line, you do not resist. It reveals strength when you redirect the dialogue. You protect your boundary by clarity, not conflict. You do not justify, you rest in what you are. These 4 edicts, self-containment, the sacred no, strategic silence, redirection, not suggestions. They form your architecture. They are the codes of the selector. Next, you will embody these codes in micro-behaviors, your posture, voice, no phrasing, eye contact, so your identity reads in every moment. The conduct manual, micro-behaviors of power. You have seen the laws that govern the selector. Now, you will embody them, not in theory, but in every gesture, every breath, every silence. The micro becomes the macro. You stand, feet shoulder-width apart, spine erect but not rigid, shoulders rolled back, chest open. You do not shrink to make space. Not small. You claim volume. Your center is grounded. Your movement is deliberate, not reactive. You sit, lean back slightly, elbows resting, never curled in. You avoid crossing arms or legs in defensive folds. Your hands rest visible, palms neutral, thumbs relaxed. Visible thumbs signal no hidden insecurity. The Washington Post. In the moment you speak, your voice is calm, measured, lower register. You slow the tempo. Pause before keywords. The cadence is final, not frenetic. You avoid upward inflections that ask. Your tone states. Use silence. Pause long enough to force the other to fill it or sit with their doubt. You do not over-explain. Your eyes are direct. You hold gaze without staring, about 50–70% of time. Occasionally break and return.
You use micro-pauses in eye contact to reset tension, not to weaken. You do not dart eyes. You do not avoid looking.
When you deliver no, your lips part minimally. You say, no, period. If pressed, no, that is not aligned. You do not apologize. You do not hedge. Your no sits in silence, returning energy to you. Your gesture vocabulary is clean. Open palm gestures when giving, fingertip steepling. Palms neutral, thumbs relaxed. Visible thumbs signal no hidden insecurity. Let the quiet stretch until they yield a truth. These micro-behaviors are your signal system. They broadcast the selector identity before the words land. And from here, the codes you live by will be tested in the real world. Your next phase is to apply them on the battlefield of work, social, and dating. Battlefield scenarios, field applications. Hold your ground. You choose where to speak, when to pause, when to observe. When someone tries to pull you into a gossip stream, you remain silent, nod once, then redirect with a broader insight. When a question identity, laws, conduct, and field tests. Now the gravest trial remains, your inner terrain. Unmoved, in your center. This is your inner fortress, not built of hardness but of self-possession.